This is not a light reading. This Mercury retrograde from February 26th to March 20th, 2026 is entering your emotional ocean. And when Mercury swims through water, it does not splash loudly. It stirs what is resting at the bottom. I'm Aira, and this message is deep. 8 oracle cards opened for you. We will do this in 2 parts, so nothing feels rushed. Each card has 4 layers. Each one is practical. Each one is emotional. Each one is honest. If you want your personal situation explored in detail, sessions start at $9. The $99 membership gives you unlimited follow-ups for 30 days during this retrograde, so you do not have to carry everything alone. Now breathe. Let's begin. The first card is Emotional Rewind. Cancer, this retrograde is pulling old emotions back into your awareness. Not to hurt you, not to reopen wounds for drama, but because there is something unfinished in how you processed it. You may suddenly think about someone you have not spoken to in years, or replay a memory that still holds weight in your chest. This happens because you tend to manage emotions quietly. You survive them. You function through them. But deep inside, some feelings stay unspoken. Mercury retrograde slows the world down, so your inner world becomes louder. You may feel waves of sadness or nostalgia without clear reason. That is your emotional body asking to be acknowledged. Do not distract yourself when it rises. Sit with it. Ask yourself what it needs: closure, forgiveness, expression. By the end of this retrograde, you will feel lighter because you allowed yourself to truly process instead of simply endure. The second card is Unspoken Words. There is something you never said, and it has been living inside you like a sealed letter. Maybe you chose peace over honesty. Maybe you felt your feelings were too much. But silence has weight. During this retrograde, you may feel pressure building, a need to express something clearly. This could be toward a partner, family member, or friend. It may not even be dramatic. It may simply be you saying, "This hurt me." Be careful with timing. Mercury retrograde can twist communication if emotions spill out suddenly. Write down what you want to say first. Organize your thoughts. Speak when you feel calm, not when you feel overwhelmed. When you release what has been sitting inside you, your emotional body relaxes, and the other person finally sees your truth clearly. The third card is Family Pattern Awareness. Cancer, this retrograde is showing you something generational, a pattern in how you love, how you argue, how you protect. You may suddenly notice that you repeat behaviors you saw growing up. Maybe you avoid conflict because you saw how painful it was in your family. Maybe you overcare for others because that was your role early in life. Mercury retrograde is bringing awareness to these automatic responses. This is not about blame. It is about freedom. When you recognize that some behaviors were learned, not chosen, you gain power over them. You are allowed to update your emotional habits. You are allowed to create new ways of responding. And this retrograde is giving you the clarity to do that. The fourth card is Oversensitivity to Tone. During this period, your emotional antenna is very active. A short message may feel cold. A small change in someone's voice may feel distant. But not every shift is personal. Mercury retrograde creates small communication glitches. Combined with your sensitivity, misunderstandings can grow quickly in your mind. Before reacting, pause. Ask directly if something feels off. Do not assume. Do not build silent stories. Clarity is always better than quiet anxiety. This retrograde is teaching you emotional balance. You can feel deeply without jumping to conclusions. The fifth card is Boundary Strengthening. During this retrograde, you may clearly see where you give too much emotionally. Someone may lean on you constantly. Someone may expect you to understand without explanation. And you have been saying yes, even when you feel tired. At first, you may feel guilty for even thinking about stepping back. But guilt is not the same as responsibility. This retrograde is showing you that overgiving creates quiet resentment. You might notice small irritation building. That irritation is not anger. It is your inner system signaling imbalance. You cannot keep pouring from a cup that is not refilled. Setting boundaries now does not mean becoming cold. It means saying, "I need space. I need time. I cannot fix this for you." When you speak calmly and clearly, people adjust. The sixth card is Home Energy Reset. Your home space becomes very important during this retrograde. You may suddenly feel uncomfortable in clutter, or feel the urge to rearrange your room, clean deeply, or create more privacy. This is because your emotional safety is tied to your environment. When your internal world shifts, your external world needs adjustment too. There may also be discussions about living situations, family responsibilities, or something connected to property. Review details carefully. Do not rush decisions while Mercury is retrograde. By mid-March, your space will feel calmer because you removed what felt heavy. This physical reset mirrors your emotional reset. The seventh card is Reopened Connection. Someone from your past may return. A message, a call, a sudden interaction. The purpose is not drama. The purpose is clarity. When this person appears, observe yourself. Are you calm, defensive, hopeful? Your reaction shows how much healing has already happened. You are not required to reopen doors. You are not obligated to relive anything. But you may finally understand something that once confused you. If closure is offered, take it. If peace is available, accept it. If distance feels better, honor that. The eighth and final card is Emotional Maturity. By the time Mercury moves direct on March 20th, 2026, you will feel different inside. Not louder, not dramatic, just steadier. You will understand your emotions instead of being controlled by them. You will communicate more clearly. You will set boundaries without fear. This retrograde is not here to destabilize you. It is here to upgrade your emotional strength. Now your affirmation. I allow myself to feel fully without fear. I speak my truth calmly and clearly. I release old emotional weight. I protect my energy with healthy boundaries. I do not assume. I ask.